Okay, turn to page W in your glossary. The first term we're going to fill in is whole numbers. That's going to go in the center. In the top left, you're going to fill in the definition of a whole number. It's a positive number, no fractions, no decimals. In the top right, characteristics of a whole number, it has to be positive. In the bottom left, I'm going to put examples. 0, 1, 2, 3, those are all whole numbers. And in the bottom right, I'm going to put non-examples. Some non-examples of whole numbers are -1, -2, 1/2, 0.5. Okay, turn to page I in your glossary. The next vocabulary word is integers. In the top left, our definition of an integer. It's a whole number, could be positive or negative. In the top right, characteristics of integers, there's no fractions or decimals. In the bottom left, some examples of integers are 1, -1, 2, -2. And in the bottom right, some non-examples are 1/2, 0.5. Okay, turn to page R in your glossary. We're talking about rational numbers. In the top left, here's your definition. It's a number that can be written as a over b or a negative a over b, where a and b are whole numbers and b cannot equal 0. In the top right, other characteristics of rational numbers, they can include whole numbers and fractions and decimals and integers. In the bottom left, examples of rational numbers are 1, -1, 3/4, 0.8. And in the bottom right, a non-example would be something like pi. Okay, next turn to page A in your glossary, and the next vocabulary word is absolute value. In the top left corner, our definition of absolute value is a number's distance from 0 on a number line. In the top right corner, characteristics, I can put in the symbol for absolute value, which looks like two parallel lines with a number in the middle. In the bottom left, some examples. The absolute value of 6 is 6. The absolute value of -6 is also 6. And in the bottom right, some non-examples. The absolute value of -6 is -6. Nope, that's not right. Okay, last, turn to the page O in your glossary. Opposites. In math, when we're talking about opposites, the definition in the top left corner is two numbers that are the same distance from 0 on a number line. In the top right corner, characteristics, these two numbers are going to be going in opposite directions on the number line. In the bottom left, here's an example. On a number line, -1 and 1 would be opposites. They're the same distance from 0, but in opposite directions. And in the bottom right, non-examples, -2 is not the opposite of +1.